road.
We tried to stop her, but it was her money, so...
We tried to stop her,
We
but
tried
she
to
just
stop
kept
her,
killing.
But a while.
She just kept killing. I gotta set the cameras because Shae is not on camera tonight.
What's that TikTok audio that's going around? Like, wake up! I just killed everybody in your house. There's people in my house. Wait, well, not anymore.
I remember that one. You should be more grateful. You could have died.
Dumb bitch.
I love that one. That one was funny.
I have to animate that sometime. I have it in my queue.
Hey, the new announcements are awesome. That was very cool. I have like this 80s pixelated announcement now. It just went bloop, and then it did like the
a new subscriber and continued subscriber.
Well, that's just what it does.
It was pretty cool. I watched it.
That was awesome. All right, so I gotta flip some cameras around and get people in the right spots.
I mean, I can turn my camera on and it'll just be not me.
If you want to just point it up towards the ceiling or something, that's fine too.
Just flip it and daddy.
I am an empty field today.
Oh, that'll work. But it did put... It switched me and Pat.
Interesting. Swapping bodies now, are we?
Swapping bodies. Oh, no.
I can think of some applications for that.
There's a cake for that. All right. Well, I'll figure that out later. I'm not sure why we swapped. I mean, it's nothing new. We've done it before. All right. Hi. Hello. Here we are. We just got ourselves demonetized, but that's fine. It's nothing new. We don't have any. We don't have any sponsors, anyways. It's all good. Hello. Welcome back. It's been a while. People were on vacation. People are still on vacation, and we are nearing the last episodes of this series until we choose to come back to it at a later date. But hello, it's been 1 week since you looked at. Anyways, I missed you all. And it's great to have you back. I'm gonna hand this over to Shae so she can get us started officially, and I can stop running my mouth. Go.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been 3 weeks. I almost did the bit too. But here we are, back for some things from the Flood. One of my favorite games of all time, done by Free League Publishing. They make awesome games. I highly recommend them. Today we are playing the Stillwater Chronicles, called On the Other Side. We are on our season 3. This is likely going to be our final season. A few more episodes to go. So I've had to rearrange my plans a little bit because I have a lot of ideas that I kind of wanted to cram together. But we'll see where that goes. I do, however, want to introduce my players again. But first, I'm going to go over the principles of the Flood because it's very important. I feel it's important to do because we can keep everybody on the same page. Anyway, number 1, everything changes, everything falls apart. Number 2, everyday life is full of demands, boredom, and conflict. Number 3, the mysteries are exciting but dangerous, and only you can stop them. Number 4, you are neither kids nor adults. Number 5, the game is played scene by scene. And number 6, the world is described collaboratively. So this is a collaborative storytelling game in which everybody gets to pitch in. I'm the storyteller or dungeon mistress or whatever you wanna call me for this game. Another thing I'd like to remind everybody: remember your X cards. We all have them. If something gets a little too heavy, not saying it will, but there's always that potential to, whenever we explore darker themes that have traumatic experiences for us to explore, as this is meant to be a safe place in which to explore them. But sometimes, if something gets too uncomfortable, slap that X card down, we'll pause immediately and talk our way through it, or around it, or over it. whichever is easiest. That being said, I would like each of my players to introduce themselves and who they're playing, and tell me one thing that happened last time.
Oh, that's not fair. Okay. Hi, I'm speaking again. It's Rindis. I am playing Viviane, aka V Green, or B to the people who think she is dead. What I remember from last session is we accidentally misnamed each other at the end of the scenes, and people who weren't supposed to hear our actual names definitely did. So that's gonna be fun. We have to go kill some innocent teenagers. Popcorn Doogler.
Hey everybody, I'm Doogler93. Yeah, I play Joanne Campbell, the Lone Wolf. And I do actually remember things. I don't know which one I would pick, though.
There were so many that came back as soon as I started talking. Pick the one you're directly responsible for.
I'm going to cheat and pick 1.5.
Sure.
So, Joe called on Binks to help her move, and Olwen told her that she's also a composer. And I will popcorn over to Zaunis.
Hi everybody, I'm Zaunis, and I'm playing Lydia Tinsley. I think I will just pick that I got stabbed in the belly and lovingly stitched back together while being stitched back. While getting stitches, my variant tattoo was exposed, and there was a whole lot of exposition vomited in our cuddly little hotel room. And I'll popcorn Pat.
Hey, everybody. I'm Spider Queen Long on the internet, and I am playing Tracy, the party gal. Last week, well, that's a great question. I totally remember things that happened last week. I don't have the memory of a goldfish. I think Tracy's responsible for those, those real people names being shouted, and I don't remember the context, but I'm sure she felt it was warranted at the time.
Responses always warranted.
Indeed. Popcorn to...
You were all running for your lives.
Sin.
Yes. Hello. I am Sin. Or Crimson Galaxy, you know, Krimsi. Krimsin, because I'm not me without a little bit of sin. My pronouns are they, them, she, and they, and I play Tiffany Piffany, the seeker archetype gal. And the thing that I will say will be, I connected with a ghost girl monster that was trying to kill us so they wouldn't kill us. I treated her like she was just misunderstood, even though she was actually trying to kill us.
That more or less is what seems to have been happening in our last episode, in which you all had begun to explore an abandoned asylum. Along with a group of other teenagers, some of which did not get out without some scrapes, since there was a weird, I don't want to say connection, but a thinly veiled tear between this world and the other side. Its mirrored shadow, in which was promptly torn through during your inspection, in which you were met face to face with a figure that is centered very heavily around the Otherside and some other strange denizens that appear completely alien. You all managed to escape, and I think for now, you all are currently back at the apartment. Tracy, I think, had... Did we do the phone calls from...
If you're asking me if I remember doing something, I'm afraid I don't remember any.
Yeah, there was someone...
Joe got a text from what's-his-face saying 11. Be ready for such and such. If you're not there, I'll assume you're not coming.
Yeah,
I don't remember any other calls.
I think it was it Tracy that gave her mother V's temporary phone number, and V was the one who pretended to be there.
That was Joanne.
That was
Joanne.
Tracy's mom's just kind of chill, vibing, probably
Okay.
fucking the Mothman.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Joanne's mother.
That was Joanne's mother.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it. I think first, the scene's going to open up around the crater filled with this dark liquid that seems to vanish into an inky void. And surrounding this crater where the asylum had once stood are a number of machines and people in full hazmat suits who are setting up equipment, and they have a mechanical drone on a wire craned out over this liquid-filled crater, and it begins to drop to lower a drone into this liquid, which quickly vanishes below as they seem to start testing what this sudden appearance is, and the entire area is completely quarantined off at this point. And as this drone is lowered in, it's not long before something appears to pull on the line, and there's that low groaning of metal straining before it just goes slack. And someone, one scientist kind of leans over, someone else at a mobile station that was set up with a computer, and they seem to be staring at something on the screen. They straighten up and they just say, "It's not enough. Send in the next one." And they start prepping another drone. The scene then cuts over to everyone in your apartment. Joanne and V, did you have your phones off?
Nope, Joe had hers on.
Okay.
And yes, mine would be on, but if it's Joanne's mom, it was the number to the hotel.
Okay. Joanne, your phone's ringing. You said you were going to be back tonight.
Wait, what? I thought I said I was spending the night.
She was spending the night. Tracy was going to be back.
Tracy was going to be back.
Yeah.
So Tracy's mother was given the hotel number?
No, I think I
Joe.
told her that I was going to be hanging with Joe, did I not?
I don't remember.
So Joanne.
So Joe, your phone is going off.
Joanne was supposed to be spending the night, and Tracy told her mom she would be back late, but she was going to be home. She was hanging out with Joanne.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's...
And I probably still have my phone, unless that changed last session and I forget.
Is your phone on?
I can't imagine I would have turned it off necessarily.
Your phone's
For that
ringing.
reason. Ah, yes, that makes sense.
It's all coming back.
Yeah, Hey, Mom?
Tracy, where are you?
So I'm with Joe, and some friends. We were gonna come back, but then it sounded like there was a whole bunch of sirens and stuff on the road, so we just kind of decided to not come back, immediately.
Give me a heart charm.
Ah, yes.
You lied to your
Brilliant.
mother.
Yes, I'm a good child. I'm such a good child. You know,
He's still comforted.
yeah, it is also a half-truth.
It is. It is. So
There's
some of the best.
definitely something going on in town.
Yeah, some of the best lies are laced with truth.
Yeah, let me just drop, sorry, it's taking me a second to open my character sheet. And should be open now. Okay. Heart charm. Don't fail me now, heart.
Oh, hey. Not bad.
Ah, nice! That's a lot more than I was expecting.
Alright, let's see. You... You get to buy a additional thingy.
Alright, well, I just want to ask, so, you know, I tell her, we've kind of, bunkered down for the time being. Do you know what's going on? Are you okay? Are you safe?
I'm fine. Next time, please call me.
I was going to. It's been a little hectic.
I don't know
Sorry.
exactly what's happened, but I heard there were some kids in the hospital.
Oh, Jesus. Well, it's not us.
What bonus effect would you like to buy?
What are the other options again?
Your bonus effects are whatever is plausible here, but some examples may be she will keep believing you. You have formed a lasting relation. I think you've already formed a lasting relationship.
Formed a lasting relationship with my mother.
Yes. She will take risks to help you. She'll probably already do that. She will try to persuade others into believing you.
I
She's
think
frightened, confused, or impressed. Yeah.
I think all I really want from her is that she keeps believing me. That's all I could really ask for.
Okay, so you
All
hear.
should I pull?
Yeah, you hear.
Just
You,
wanted to have a bit of a
you hear the timbre in her voice kind of calm down a little bit. It's she was definitely worried when she got this news and hadn't heard back from you.
Yeah.
Next time, please just call me and let me know that everything's all right if you're staying.
I will. Well, can I stay the night?
I'll allow it.
Okay. I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow, and we can talk about what's going on in the town. You know, it is scary. Seems like everything seems to be happening in this town, and nothing's ever good.
Just have to be careful until
Until we can get out.
Yes. And be extra careful with this killer on the loose.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, Mommy. Stay safe.
You too.
The phone hangs up.
Tracy closes. We have cell phones, don't we? Yeah. She flips her cell phone closed, and it's back on the bed and lets out a really long sigh.
Everything good.
To be over. Everything's exactly as it was. Nothing's ever changed.
Not going to be in too much trouble.
Nope. Not in trouble. Not dead. Status quo.
At least you're not in the hospital, right?
Unlike, the other kids.
Well, yeah, but unfortunately, that's the price we had to pay for going down there. We fucked around and found out, right?
Really did, yeah.
We certainly did. And now there's a massive portal to the underworlds. Right in town. Again, another one. Different one. Spread further.
And now there's a killer.
Well, that too. I think the killer was already... No, yeah. Did we
You
watch that?
you are the fake killers.
We are the fake killers. Unless, hopefully the little girl didn't get out.
I mean, given the fact that the entire asylum turned into a pit of black goo, who's to say? Maybe the killer turned into a kaiju.
I mean, I'm not entirely convinced that she was even stuck there. I think that our presence actually brought her there, and she was never stuck there to begin with. Just judging from, how everything seemed to go out, and also I saw her outside of the asylum, 5 seconds after we got out.
Oh, okay, so she did get out. Jesus.
I just don't think she was ever stuck. I think that she saw people,
That doesn't
namely
make me feel
me.
better.
Sorry, I was digging into her trauma, and that brought her presence, and that's on me.
This is really not how I drew up these plans.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I don't know what part of me thought we would just walk out of the loop and, I don't know, hero mode this, but...
Well, don't forget, this is still the darkest timeline.
God,
I mean,
it really is.
Given all the timelines we've seen, I actually don't agree with that, because we are alive, and as far as I'm concerned, not fleshy robots or something. I don't know, I feel like things could be worse, hypothetically, so, at least there's not...
Why would you say that?
There's multiple timelines?
Yeah.
Debatable. But yes.
Man, sorry for trying to bring a little bit of light to this fucking grim situation.
Joe's poking Trace you feel fleshy.
I mean,
Well, I can guarantee this is not the worst timeline because we're here together. We have the power of friendship.
Oh.
That's what I was saying, except for instead of friendship, it's alcohol. I need a fucking drink.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. We can get through anything as long as we're part of a team.
I'm gonna knock on wood.
I'm gonna punch through some wood, actually. Because I feel like a gentle, wistful, Disney-esque knock on wood is not going to prepare us for whatever the hell is coming through that door next.
Well, hopefully it's the fucking pizza man, and not a ghost killer from an insane asylum that's now a pit of black goo.
I mean, knowing our luck, it's probably a whole bunch of FBI agents and my mom.
God damn, I didn't
I
say
jinxed
that.
something, didn't I?
Yes.
In fairness, your mom jinxed it by existing. Why am I the only one with a... No, she's got a cool mom.
Damn right I
Say,
do.
why are V and I the only ones with cool moms?
Excuse me, the fuck you.
Your
The
mom
mom's
hasn't.
great.
Your mom hasn't invited us back to your house.
Your mom likes that new age stuff, that hippy dippy medicine. I don't know about that.
Okay, your mom's kind of cool.
Your mom is nice, but cool.
Okay, alright, you know what? I take it back.
I'm
I
getting
think
salty.
we all have varying degrees of cool moms.
Your mom is still fine. There's nothing wrong with being a nice mom. Nice and cool don't always go hand in hand.
Lydia, why does your mom suck so much?
Lydia, why is your mom such a bitch?
I think Lydia is actually just gonna like laugh, cry off the bed a little bit. Like it's
No.
it's, fun. It's
Hey, don't pull your
funny.
stitches.
It's funny, but it's also sad but true. I'm not gonna pull his stitches. I don't know.
Tracy's gonna hug you. There's no way around this.
Believe me, I would have loved to have been able to pick my parents. Just a little Rolodex of, yeah, they look stable.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, little Rolodex. As long as international spy and assassin is not, you know, one of the options, I think you're fine. Anyone that come up, really.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just kind of locked into not speaking because all of you are talking about some really cool stuff right now, and like, I don't know any of this.
The only thing I'm always confused about when it comes to my parents is if all this stuff was so damn important to them, why'd they even have me? I mean, you'd think being part of a huge industry like this and covering up all these secrets, a child would be one of the last things you really want moseying around.
Maybe his pull-out game wasn't very good.
My father
I mean-
never pulls out of a deal.
There you go. See? There you go. That's how you. I'm grateful he's bad at it, but you know.
Yeah, I can solidly say the same.
But you see, my
But-
mom's not
Yeah.
really a gambler. That's the problem.
Well, it
Well-
must have been intentional. Well, they meant it to carry on the fucking family dynasty of horrible people doing horrible things to poor people and their children. I can only imagine it was some sort of monomaniacal shit like that that led them to make the decision. And you've somehow managed to, I think, escape their ill-laid plans for you.
At
You're
least
not-
at one
You're
timeline.
not completely fucked up.
Yeah, you could be way worse. You could be on their side, eating
What?
fucking ice cream.
I know what I
Yeah,
said.
You're amazing.
Yeah, no, at that line, Lydia's totally gonna like roll her eyes in the back of her head and be like,
Guys tossing a pillow.
I'm gonna do sex stuff to her later.
Oh God. All right. Look, the fact of the matter is, we're caught up in a lot of bullshit, and it's not going away until we put a bullet in the back of its skull. So, one more stupid ass adventure.
One more stupid ass adventure.
It's not like we really have a choice.
All right.
We do have a choice about one of them. Joe's gonna take out her phone and flip to the text she got.
I'm just happy to be included.
Just
Yeah,
happy
you're
to
with us
be-
whether you like it or not now, bitch. What does that text say?
It's on like 11:45. Meet me at such and such. If you're not there, I'll know that you backed out.
Who sent you that?
Bold of them to assume.
Is this your little spindly, weird robot boyfriend?
First off, not boyfriend. Gonna put a bowl in that thing first.
Girlfriend?
Joe seems to be
Just
going both ways there.
Fine. Is this the pasty-ass white boy that you were in the shack with?
Oh, right, that guy.
Yeah, the Russian spy. That's
The Russian spy.
it's probably not a fully Russian spy.
Hmm.
I don't know his full deal, but
Russian?
maybe.
Hey, Joanne. How
Yeah.
exciting was it to be held at gunpoint for you?
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Woman, you are horny.
No, I'm just curious.
You can go slap Jermaine's memory back. She'll give you a comprehensive guide.
I'm aiming a gun at you. Don't you want to suck on the barrel or something before I shoot you? What? No. Who in the right mind would do that?
That's from a show we watched a few days ago.
Why don't you just cock it and pull?
Hi.
What show is that?
The spin-off of Big Mouth called Human Resources. Actually very funny. Big Mouth was actually surprisingly funny too for being cringe TV.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah.
is that a Netflix show as well?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to check it out. Sorry for pulling us out of that. I just like, that's a really funny line. I want to know what that's from.
Yeah, it's the like, so you know how like the hormone monsters and the shame wizard all manifest. It's a show about them instead of the people. So it's seeing them doing their day-to-day work life, and it's fun. It's a fun show. It's a little toned down on the crudeness, but still there. It's
Fair.
yeah. It's still pretty crass and funny. But the shame wizard sucks on the pistol before he's about to be executed, and they're like, why would you do that? And he's like, I don't know, it just felt right before I died.
That's how Tracy
damn it.
wants to go out.
Alright. Any hoodle, back on
Good
track.
joke. That's a good joke.
Yeah, it was good.
So I was gonna say not horny at all.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mm.
Do you know what? Tracy made me give my panties to someone. Does that make things better?
Wait, what did I do?
During the Truth or Dare.
Oh, oh yeah, right, yeah. You know what? That was fun. We should have kept doing that instead of whatever the fuck just happened.
I mean, whatever the fuck happened is, I probably would have died if y'all hadn't, like, been alerted and also put yourselves in danger.
Yes, well, instead of the you almost dying part, you should have been joining us for the fun sharing of panties part.
I was trying to come up with the story so I could tell the ghost story, because that's what everyone said that they wanted to do, was tell ghost stories. So I was trying to find the story of the place so I could tell the best ghost story.
Owen's not really a ghost. Something else.
The thump at the window.
Ah,
At the window.
what floor are we on?
I don't know, what floor are you on?
I
Ah,
thought
that's
we're at
not...
least a second.
There's
I
a thump
can't
at
tell.
the window.
Ah,
Joe's gonna go to the window.
When you
don't have
pull
any more
back
bullets.
the curtains, you see Binks is walking along the sill on the outside. They
Open the window.
You open the window and they leap in and immediately shake and spatter little water drops everywhere.
Aw, cute kitty.
Buddy, I'm gonna got you a towel. I'm still gonna do that.
It better be raining outside, because if I just got splashed with anything else, I'm gonna be livid.
It is raining outside, yes.
Thank God.
Joey's grabbing a towel to wrap Binks up and help dry and snuggle.
Yeah, as you go to get the towel, Binks immediately leaps onto... How many beds are in there?
I think it was the double queen.
Yeah.
Binks
it's
leaps
just one
onto the...
big ass bed. This fucking cat, man.
Well, he kind of... Never mind, but...
Do you think?
He's just an enigma. I'll give him a scratch on the ear, but I'm just gonna be like, I don't think I could trust this cat as far as I throw it.
So we sent the H-man to follow that Joanne's boyfriend, right? So maybe he's got information now. Should we call him?
Oh, that H-man. Good thinking on the way you named him.
The scene cuts briefly as we see there's a door, and Hugh's standing at the threshold, 1 foot out the door, and then just stops, sighs, steps back inside.
He just starts sneezing in his cereal every time.
Yeah.
It's not made of grain, the notes, though.
Should we ask? I don't know what the status of that is.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Hey, you!
Ah!
Well, you did it.
Swear to God, you're in this fucking washroom. I'm gonna deck you.
The washer?
Washroom.
Just
Oh.
pulls back the shower curtain. Hello there.
You've become Germanified. You're calling it a washroom now.
A quick glance out the window, and you see a bike kind of riding up. There's someone in a raincoat. They set their bike on the side and start going up the stairs and to the second level. And then there's a knock on the door.
Who is it?
No, let him in.
And you open the door, and you hear, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hey, how are you doing?
"Oh, I'm really wet right now. Can I come in?"
Lydia's just flailing her arms over her head like, what the fuck?
Sure, come in, Hugh.
"Hey, thanks."
You're
Sorry,
welcome.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Well, we were just wondering
Debatable.
if you got... Okay. We were just wondering if you got any information on that weird dude who we sent you to follow.
Oh yeah. He wanted me to dig up some dirt on him, and he takes off the raincoat, and you see that he's wearing his "Don't Bully Me, I'll Come" shirt. And he hangs the raincoat up, and he says, "Yeah, so that guy's interesting. I followed him a little bit, and he disappeared down a hatch. I didn't want to follow too far, but I did find I did follow a little bit in, and I mean, you all know that I can take off my skin, right?"
Yeah, we did see that happen,
Yeah.
Hugh. Yep. Thank you for
You told
replanting it
me,
in our
but I
memory.
didn't see it.
Okay, so I mean, you know, I can also plug myself into like systems and stuff. So I did that, and I started searching around for some information, and then I was gonna get caught, but I found something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What you find, Hugh?
Well, someone matching his description, but older, is dead.
Who's that?
Fascinating.
Very.
Oh, let's see. The name was... I totally had this ready.
Does it rhyme with Trevor?
Meow. No, it does not. The name was Vince Trickor.
Vince Tricker.
Trackor. Tracker? Tricker? Tracker? Trackor. Tracor. I don't know.
Okay. So what's so special about Vince?
Oh, apparently he was this Vince guy was a spy and an assassin. They died in the flood.
Well, your boyfriend does know how to use a gun.
Again, not dating him, but
Died in the flood.
Mm-hmm.
No, that hasn't stopped anyone before.
Didn't stop me.
Do you think that he actually
what?
is the same person, or do you think that it might be his kid?
I don't know. You want me to ask him?
Hold off on that.
Well,
I mean, he'll
yeah,
probably
no.
shoot me if I did, but
I'll
Right.
ask next time I see him. It's fine.
Wait,
I
alright,
mean-
sorry, hold on. You said you died in the flood? Is that something that I missed? That I just forgot?
That's
I died a couple times.
That's why he told us his dad had made this. This isn't the real Hugh. His dad made
Right.
this after he died,
Yeah.
but I don't think we knew the context of how you died, Hugh.
Oh.
That's new.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you didn't tell us that.
Oh yeah. So I got rebuilt a couple times, but yeah, my dad rebuilt me, and then I got damaged again, so I got rebuilt again. But yeah, the original Hugh died in the flood, and I was built to be Hugh, and I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, well, we're
Who's your
awful glad
dad?
about that.
I'm
Is your
happy
father
to
William
be here.
Afton?
Yes, why do you ask?
Oh my god.
So, Hugh, we are glad you're here, but who's your dad?
Who is Hugh's dad?
Oh no.
I don't remember his name.
I'm pretty sure I have this somewhere.
If it's not important,
I
we
mean,
can.
Mini
I-
Warpen Man Jensen.
Just as long as it's not the brother or the sister that I need to kill.
well, I found him. Do you? His name is Jude. Jude Jass.
Oh, that's right.
God.
Because Hugh's full
Wait.
name is Hubert Jass.
God damn
Your
it!
father must have loved you. Very,
Yeah.
very much.
Rin,
Yep.
Joe is breaking the fourth wall and staring at you right now.
My parents had the greatest sense of
I
humor.
regret nothing.
I'm just gonna lean over to V.
Hughes'
and just be like,
name
"My
is
parents
Hugh
hated
Jass.
That's right. The EU Jazz.
Oh my god.
That's right. My
That's
name's
so
Hubert
dumb.
Jonathan Jass.
We love that for
Yes,
you.
for sure. Come on, we're all about to die. I'm gonna laugh at this.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I'm learning something about you today, Hugh, and it makes that shirt even more delightful.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means, by the way?
He looks down at the shirt and he says, "Well, I've got a number of things in my database, but I think some of the slang needs to be updated."
Mm-hmm. It
Okay, that's
means
fine.
that if someone bullies you, you will be there to provide
We'll
support.
reach sexual satisfaction.
That's yes.
Wow, that just sounds amazing.
Yep.
With a
That's
name like
pretty
that,
nice.
with a name
I
like that,
wouldn't
I'm amazed
know.
you haven't felt it more often.
Oh yeah, I get bullied a lot.
We're just gonna keep working on the mystery then.
Yep.
You know, I'm confused about Hugh because we never hear him coming, but we probably should because of the claps of those cheeks.
I'd like to hear him coming.
So wait, hold on. On top of that, if he comes when you bully him, but he also comes
He
if you
gets
say
bullied
his
a lot.
name, have we been bullying him this whole time?
White woman staring at math symbols.
Are we the bad guys?
Why would I bully him when I think
Or are
he's
we the
hot?
good guys?
Are we the baddies? That was oh, Tiffany. It was just the wordplay is all. She-
I know.
I hate everything about this episode.
Good. Good.
Back on track, please.
So, what else do you find about Stray Core?
He... Well, if the records are to be believed, he appeared at different dates that do not correspond to his age.
How so?
Well, for the age that he was reported to be, it's said that he appeared during different dates that were, you know, like before he was born, and after he died.
He's a time traveler?
Well, that or someone really just, or they just did a terrible job of coming up with his spy background.
Can we steal his time machine?
I don't think he has the time machine.
I think that's what he's trying to get.
What?
You know
What?
how he kept
What?
saying he's trying to go to Sunshine Farms and the Loop Foundation and stuff, and then he wants our help getting out of town afterwards. I think that he might be trying, like, with the information we just got, I'm pretty sure that means he's trying to reclaim his time machine so he can go back to his own time.
Oh,
Right? Wouldn't that be what that
certainly-
means? He's trying to travel back to before the flood happened so he can stop it?
No, that checks out.
What? What? That checks out.
He's trying to get his time machine back. Yeah. If you can go back to before the flood happened and you try and fix it, it fixes all of this shit, right?
That we're just
That-
now
Ted-
just. So now there's time machines.
Tends to go bad in the movies.
Lydia just leans over to V. Wait, do we actually have time machines? don't
I mean-
remember that in the
I mean,
But it
technically, we're all
also-
time travelers here.
You're talking about also all of these different timelines that people live through. Is it possible that he's actually trying to get the machine back from Sunshine Farms and the Loop because they've been resetting the timeline with his time machine, but they keep fucking it up worse than it was before?
We're making a lot of assumptions here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could make a call if we're really want to find out about time travel.
Sure.
Sorry, my mind likes to make connections and I can see patterns really easy, so it just seems like this is
No,
something
no,
we
that's
should look into.
yeah. No, like I said, I can make a call. I can certainly find out if that's something they have down there. He kind of like looks at Lydia. It's like he doesn't know that we died.
I have already put everybody else's lives in our hands, so what's the difference?
It's a difference in putting Gallus in danger again.
Is it again, or is it just increasing the size of the pool? It's not like we're getting out of danger and then going into, like, worse danger. I think it's just poured a little extra in the pool.
Seriously,
Risk going closer to the deep end, I guess.
can you imagine if a incredibly greedy company that was out for nothing but profit got their hands on a time-traveling device and tried to use that to exploit the world's resources for its own gain? That sounds like it might cause the flood, you know what I mean?
That does sound like it could cause the flood.
Yeah. I for one would like the flood to have not happened.
I also wish it hadn't happened. We have that in common.
I'm fairly certain we all do.
Yeah, it would be better without it happening.
I'm not sure that would fix my situation, but if it fixes everybody else's...
Unfortunately, it will change a lot. Do we need to stop him from going back? Because it would change everything else?
That we're still assuming that this is the thing, and I'm not entirely convinced. I think he's probably just a robot that has multiple bodies and can show up in multiple points in time as a result of being the same person, but it's just a different robot. So I don't know.
That's fair. Possible. Your little buddy Jermaine was
Yeah.
dealing with duplicates of people being rebuilt. I don't know. Now I'm actually concerned.
I'm just thinking really hard right now about all of the possibilities, and it's wild inside here.
I can't imagine it's ever not wild inside your head. That was sorry. That sounded condescending, but I meant that in a good way.
If we're talking about, possibilities, then really they could be infinite.
Yes, that's what I'm worried about.
But I'm just saying, you gave us information, and that's what my mind immediately jumped to. Do you have any more information that might clarify things?
That's the bulk of the information that I was able to come up with.
Okay. That's fair. Well, that's a really good job, and I appreciate you for getting the information that you could. You deserve to have you deserve to be able to be praised for the good work you do. So, thank you very much, Hugh.
Well, if you give me a blood sample of this guy, then maybe I can confirm or deny, who they really are.
Oh, what did you end up doing with my blood, by the way?
Your blood? Oh, I attempted to, chemically metabolize it.
What were the results?
They were mixed. It was an interesting effort. There's, usually I'm breaking down, more solid material, but, there is a lot of plasma and stuff in there.
What?
Wait, does that mean you eat metal?
Sometimes. And food.
Cool.
As far as I know, I'm the only machine that can metabolize things.
We can't let Sunshine get their hands on you. You're special.
Oh, why thanks.
To be fair, if we ever wanted to get him away from Sunshine, we just have to go somewhere and say his name.
I mean, we don't know how that works. It's possible, but like, if he's caught, he might not be able to show up. Which would be really sad, because I like you, Hugh.
Well, thanks. I like you too.
Thanks.
Technically, Hugh probably counts as a cryptid. Wink.
Oh, I'm aware.
Wink, wink recognizes wink. Yeah, Hugh. Tiffany's single. Cough.
I mean, actually, she's a multicellular organism.
Oh, I didn't say she was a single-celled organism. I just said her status is available.
And you've already drank her blood.
And you've already tasted her.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That means she owns me.
You've had her in your mouth.
Wait. I own you? What?
Uh-oh. That's...
That
the
feels...
pact has been made.
That's how cryptid rules work, right? Or is it the other way around? Do I own you?
Whichever one you're into.
I don't like the implication of this, and it's making my head go.
Welcome
Joe's
to
just gonna bend
Cryptids.
over, start petting Binks. Like,
Welcome to Cryptids.
completely depends on the cryptid.
Well, I would be glad to hang out with you and spend time with you and see where things end up going. But can we not talk about owning each other, because that feels kind of weird.
Sure.
Sure,
Cool.
master.
Hey, I mean, we could go to the arcade tomorrow.
Aw, date night.
That sounds fun. If we're not dead.
I was gonna say, yeah, if we survive that long. Big if.
Oh, we could go in the morning.
We'll see
Too
how
early?
it goes. I don't know how busy we're going to be over the next couple days. But
Yeah,
you can hang out with me whenever we're not super busy, or even when we are if you're helping.
Well, all right. I'm always happy to hang around.
Yeah, cool. Tiffany dances on her butt. She just wiggles back and forth yeah. Okay, so what are we gonna do about where are we going? What are we doing? Can you explain it to me, everyone? What exactly is the plan that y'all want to accomplish?
It's a great question.
Should I put in the call first before we figure that step out? Yeah, we need to discuss it, but depending on what I find out might change things.
Couldn't hurt to get
If I don't have to kill anybody, that'd be great.
I would prefer you didn't kill anybody.
Big, cute but creepy smile.
Oh, I love you. So, can I borrow Rokai?
Yeah. Fumbles around in the pocket. Here.
Okay. I'm gonna step outside.
All right.
She's gonna use Rokai to call her dad at the office because he can't leave.
Puppy?
Hi, Dad.
This is the
dead dad that she was working with in the lab.
right.
Or the alternate dimension dad that didn't die but is temporarily stuck, and I don't know, it makes her head hurt thinking about it.
There's a moment that passes before you hear hello.
Hi, Dad.
Fee, you alright?
Yeah, haven't been able to make it into work for a while. Sorry about that.
As long as you're safe.
Safe, yep. Uh, Mom and David and Lucius are good too.
Happy to hear it.
Hey, it's not just a wellness check call. I have to ask you about.
One moment. There's a moment passes before you hear a couple beeps. Alright,
What was that?
I was making sure that nothing can be traced.
Oh, well, that's good. I would hope not. She kind of thinks for a moment. She's like, Rokai should be a secure network, but that's good for protections in place.
Taking precautions on my end.
Of course. Yes, makes sense. Is there any projects, or have there been any projects related to time travel?
Yes. Yes, there have. Mixed results. Let's see here. There was a very big temporal displacement even before the flood. We ended up getting a couple dinosaurs coming through, but most of them couldn't survive in the atmosphere, modern day atmosphere anyway. You might catch a couple of the Compsognathus running around in the woods every now and then. There's also a very hush-hush sort of files that are kept that I'm not able to access, but they're filed around the time shortly after the flood occurred, so might have some implications there. And if you're considering the other side, time doesn't move the same way there, at least from what our research has shown.
That last part makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. That's really helpful, Dad. Thank you. How is your work going?
Steady. I'm actually, I've been keeping myself busy since I didn't know what your well-being was, so.
I don't think I'm going to be able to come back to the lab for some time, unfortunately. Lydia and I got into a bit of trouble, and we're laying low up here, staying out of the way and trying not to get Mom involved.
Is any of are there any certain groups after you?
Well, if this line is as secure as we both hope, there shouldn't be anybody caught on to where we are at the moment, no.
Alright, good.
Just kind of like knocks on some nearby wood just in case.
There's a moment where something else can be heard on the other side, and then you just hear in a lower tone, I have to go.
Okay.
A lot of work to be done.
Of course. And love you, Dad.
I love you too, sweetie.
And she'll hang up.
And you do.
Rokai?
There's a couple beeps.
Delete call history for the last call.
There's a couple dots and it says deletion complete.
She'll walk back inside. Well, that was fun.
Did you get through?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a hug?
Mm-hmm.
Joe's got a hug.
She's gonna hug very tightly. She hands Rokai back to Lydia, pulls Lydia into the hug as well. She only has 2 arms, so she can't pull the other 2 over.
Tracy comes over and lends moral support as best she can, hugging the whole group.
Oh, but 3, because he was still there. I didn't forget him. I remembered he was there.
Yeah, he will join in the hug.
Get in here, Tiffany. So she relays everything she learned about time travel and it being very plausible and real. And oh god, she's okay. So now we have that on our plate.
You all. I'd say some of you noticed that Yu's arms have stretched a little bit to wrap around everybody.
That's fine. Not gonna question it.
That's.
I mean, One Piece is out by now, right?
I think so. How long it's run? Yeah.
Oh shoot! Am I just Luffy?
I think One Piece started in like 96 or 97 as far as the anime is concerned. I'm pretty sure the manga started in like 91.
Anime started in 99.
I do
Oh,
think we
really?
established that we're manga enjoyers in this group too.
Yeah.
So, we probably have already at least tangential awareness of it.
What I love about One
no,
Piece
no.
is it teaches you how to
90
say fuck the government.
97, yeah.
Damn, rip.
97. All
But
right.
yeah, it's our timeline.
It is our
Yeah.
timeline, so it starts when we fucking want it to. Row, fight the power. Different anime. It's fine. That one also teaches you to say fuck the government.
I did reference Lydia did canonically reference Dragon Ball Z.
Well, Dragon Ball Z is out canonically at this point, so that's fine.
In Japan.
True.
In
Dragon Ball
Japan,
Z started
yes,
a
I don't
million
know when it
years
made
ago.
its leap officially to America.
So Japan, it
I
was
know
89.
it was when I was a kid. I think I remember watching DBZ as early as like 5 or 6 years old, so I want to say like
98.
94,
Oh, sorry.
95.
No. First air of syndication in 96.
96. All right, so I was 7.
Plausible.
Well, 6 or 7. That makes sense. Yeah. I think before 6 or 7, I was just watching Power Rangers.
Alright, so then if your contact and half of our adventures is to be believed, we could fix a lot of things if we get a hold of any of that. But do we, if that's what Trevor's after, do we really want to let him get it near any of that?
I don't
We don't
have any
know.
reason to
We
trust
don't-
him.
Yeah.
We don't have a reason to trust him, and we also don't really have a convincing reason not to trust him. I think that we will have to confront him with all of the information that we have and see what he says about it before we can make any decisions on the matter.
It's just concerning because it's either we're on a mission to keep things the way they are out of the hands of a potential lunatic, or we undo everything.
There's also a third possibility that if we do get this and do undo things, it won't affect our loop. That would just cause a branch in the timeline, cause another loop to start.
But that just makes
Huh.
things worse, though.
At least
Well,
some
things better
version
for
of
that loop.
I was gonna say at least some version of
Yes.
us could be happy.
Would we be able to control that, though? I mean, who's to say that it's gonna branch off or restart how we want it?
Huh.
I think this is all way above our pay grade. I just want to
Yeah,
survive the
I
next
don't-
coming weeks.
Wow, you
I
guys are
don't
getting
think
paid?
we get
No.
It's an expression.
Uh, I don't think that a bunch of teenagers thinking about time travel will come to any good theoretical sound reasoning of it.
For once, I completely agree with you.
I know, but I.
This is
I
the only
walked-
time you've ever agreed with me?
Do you want me to answer that?
I was gonna say she's probably agreed more than once.
Yeah, I think we both agreed to get fries that one time. And I agree in your taste in hues. I give you a thumbs up. And like a kind of weak smile.
Okay, well, if you say so.
I went to go work under these people as a way to help you all, and if this is actually an option,
I don't know if it would help us though. I think it's too many variables, and frankly, we've got a lot of other things to worry about, like the fucking ghost killer and the other
We don't have
stuff.
to worry about her. She just said that if we're alive, we will release it, and we can't release it. I don't know what that means, but that's what she told me.
Maybe it's talking about time travel.
Ah,
Maybe-
that's ridiculous. Why would that be talking about time travel?
Well, maybe if we get involved in whatever this shit is, we will end up releasing something worse than has already been released.
Oh God, we are the ones
could've
responsible.
been
Oh, it's
prosthetic.
not don't release it. It's don't open it. Whatever we're not supposed to open, we can't open. But I
We've
have
opened.
no idea what we're not supposed to open.
we've opened an IKEA worth of Pandora's boxes at this point.
Just don't let it out.
I'm not sure what at this point we're not supposed to open, because we have opened every proverbial can of worms.
I mean, we did kind of close the Oni box, though.
Alright. Whatever it is, we're not fixing it sitting around here, so
Fair.
we need a direction.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Binks is just curled up, purring next to Joanne, half asleep.
Her hands on him, just not really paying attention, petting him.
Also, I just want to say thank you all. This is my first sleepover that I've ever got to have, so I'm really excited.
Oh, was she not there for the other one?
Yeah,
No.
come to think of it. I guess she
Nah.
wasn't.
Oh,
Tiff-
well,
Tiffany
yeah,
at
you
home.
missed out on the last one.
That's okay, I missed out on it too.
That's true. We wouldn't want to deprive you and Tiffany of that. Or wait, no, we wouldn't want to deprive Tiffany of having you show up and not her. Yeah, that we'll go with that.
Okay. So, you know, y'all are smart. What are we doing?
Okay, so this guy is going to be a problem. I don't trust him, but he wants us to meet him.
Yeah, because he's gonna get the thing and meet us at location.
Well, everyone's got weapons, right?
Yeah.
I don't have any bullets.
Oh, you want to borrow my?
I thought we.
You wanted to borrow my hell gun?
Do you have extra bullets or something?
You can just have the
'Cause-
gun. I prefer the bat.
Yeah.
Didn't we do a shopping
Sure.
trip where we got?
We did do a shopping trip where we bought a fuck ton of bullets. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't bring them then. All right. So I probably got reloads here then. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Never mind.
Like, come to think of it, we did do that Walmart run. Yeah.
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 Huh.
Yeah.
I just
Alright,
ran
so-
out last time.
Do we let Joe and somebody else go forward and the rest of us stay back ready to
jumping?
intervene?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got questions. I'll go forward and ask him a bunch of invasive questions because I don't care if I do that.
Well, we don't
Oh.
want to scare him
Right.
off. We want to advance this with a little bit of subtlety.
We're going to be going into the other side. That's
Yes, but we have to make sure that he doesn't pull something funny beforehand.
true.
We don't know what we're walking into. We don't know what he has.
Hey, didn't he
And I still don't
stay
trust
on
the
the
fact
other
that he
side
wants
when we were
multiple
over there?
people to help him.
No, he came with us, then we split up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we still need to deal with that people tree.
We do need to deal with the people tree.
I can't believe I said that.
No, it's out there now.
Oh, I've been
Thanks
doing
for
some
reminding
reading
me of
on
that.
people trees, and yeah, they're all bad all the time.
Well, we have a time limit on this one,
Yes.
so we'll handle the people tree later. But this one's time sensitive, and I don't trust him doing whatever he's doing on his own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need to figure out what his actual motivations are rather than like just agree to help him.
Knock on wood, but a tree ain't gonna just uproot itself and walk away. It'll be there.
Don't
Can't-
give the universe ideas.
Okay, so
It's
should
alright, the
we
universe
go
was
to
already
bed
considering
and get
it.
that going first thing in the morning, or what's up?
No, we have to meet him at. Was this 11 p.m.?
AM.
Oh, it's 11 a.m. Oh, okay. Well, we rest and we go, I guess.
All right. Well, y'all have that other bed that Binks had shaken off the rainwater on, and I guess it's time to call it a night.
Hugh, do you sleep?
I don't have to.
But can you?
I don't know if it's the same as human sleep? Question mark. But I could certainly give it a try. Or if you'd like, I can keep watch and watch as you all sleep.
I would prefer you didn't watch me while I sleep.
Okay, then I'll sleep.
Okay. I'm gonna
Move
cuddle
past the
up
point
with
of
you.
caring.
There's
gonna-
enough. There's enough room in this bed for one more. Whoever wants it can fight for it.
I don't know, Joe. What is your opinion? I'm happy to join any of the cuddle puddles, but I kind of want to sleep with you.
I would like to sleep with you too.
Aw, cute. You guys can go share with Tiffany then. She drags Lydia to the other bed.
Okay.
Alright. Cute.
That is cute.
Yeah, I think Joe and Tracy cuddle and maybe cry a little.
Aw.
I think
Cuddles, yes.
Tiffany
Comfort.
just cuddles up into Hugh and goes to sleep.
Poppy pile.
Puppy pile.
Cuddle,
and
cuddle.
you do as you all cuddle together with various cuddle buddies and drift off to sleep. What does everyone dream about?
Electric sheep.
You're an android?
Probably.
V is dreaming about electric sheep.
I think Tiffany is dreaming about having friends and feeling happy and feeling included for the first time. And just like the joy of it is giving her very good dreams.
All right. And Tiffany sleeps very soundly.
I don't know what, if anything, Tracy dreams about, but you know, maybe once she doesn't have a bad dream and she's, you know, content cuddling with Joe.
Okay.
I think Lydia dreams of like God, what's that movie where like it's the romantic scene with molding the pottery clay with the ghost?
Ghost. It's called Ghost.
It is called
Yeah.
Ghost. I think it's a version of that, but instead of like a romantic scene with like a different ghost, it's literally Lydia and other Lydia just swinging a bat together against a certain familial unit.
So we
Made of
Kiss
clay.
already.
Made of clay, absolutely.
When the two Lydias strike the clay together, there's a smattering of red.
It's just red clay. It's fine.
Red clay.
I can see Joe's dream either going two ways. Either she's dreaming of cuddling with Tracy, or Alwyn comes into her dream. Not sure which way, though.
All right.
Now that you've invited her.
You're dreaming, cuddling with Tracy, and as that's happening, there's a moment where there's a presence over you, and as you stir and look up, you see the girl in a hoodie with the paper mask on, with the scary crown drawing of the smile, and she turns and starts walking away.
Joe's gonna get up there like, wait, hold on, stop.
You get up and dream Tracy stirs a bit, but you start to walk after her, and as you do, the figure stops. And when she turns around again, she's younger, maybe 11 or 12. And she's not wearing the mask, and she just smiles and says, "You wanted to talk with me?" And then starts skipping off.
Yeah, I want to help you.
As you follow her, kind of running around, she pauses and climbs into a swing whose chains seem to just lead up into nothingness. She starts to swing. What do you want to talk about?
Well, honestly, how'd you become like you did? Like you are?
Give me a comprehend roll.
Comprehend. One success.
One success. As she's swinging, There's a moment where she swings back, then when she swings forward again, the scene kind of changes, and you lose sight of her. The swing kind of slows down, and it just kind of like dangles empty. And there's a treehouse there, and a ladder leading upwards into it. Or I'm sorry, not a ladder. There's a rope that kind of dangles in the center of the tree that leads to a entrance in the floor of this treehouse. It's a knotted rope.
Who's gonna grab the rope and try to climb up?
As you try to climb up, you enter. As you enter this treehouse, you see it's decorated. There's people who frequent this place a lot, and you don't just see the 11-year-old little girl, but you see another little girl, maybe 12 or 13, slightly older, but she's currently in the process of dyeing her hair, and as she's dyeing her hair that pink color, there's a few other people in the treehouse as well. It's fairly spacious. Oak trees are strong and can hold a lot of weight. But it's spacious enough that there can be several people up there. There's someone else who looks a bit more on the athletic side, who's listening to another boy with a pair of glasses. Looks very on the nerdy side, explaining what sounds like physics or something to him, certain physical aspects of something, which isn't too surprising for children who grew up around the loop. But as that's going on and you draw closer to Olwen, you notice there's something opened in front of her, and the girl treating her hair looks like she's maybe half Asian, dark haired, some familiarity to her, but she says, I don't think you should be carrying that book around with you everywhere. And Olwen pipes up and says, it's my family's book. It is closer to me than this world. I don't like this world. This world's me. And as you draw closer, the scene changes again, and this time Olwen is sitting alone at home. There's nobody else in this house, and it looks like a poor house. But she's looking at this book, and it's closed, and the latch is shut and bladed.
Joe's gonna go to her and just place a hand on her shoulder.
When you do that, there's you notice that she's trying to pick up a lock. When you touch her, there's a sudden intake of breath. Startled, and she turns around and looks around. It doesn't look like she sees you, but maybe sensed you. And when the scene changes once more, this old house kind of falls away. And Olwen's still there. This time, she's in a Halloween costume. A dinosaur Halloween costume. And so are those other kids that you saw with her in the treehouse, all in various Halloween costumes. Some of them dressed as Ninja Turtles. But there's something else going on. You hear shouting, and there's a very palpable sense of danger as a machine, a cyborg. You don't initially recognize it because it has no skin, but you recognize the dress. It's the same dress that that's worn by Michelle Madrick. In this cyborg, you can see the casing where her brain is safely housed. You can see that she's mostly machine, and she's chasing down a pair of the kids who seem to lead her into a crypt, which you notice is in a graveyard. You get the sense that this probably occurred during Hallows Eve, some many years ago, perhaps even before the flood. But you're closer to Olwen. There's the same girl with her who was dyeing her hair that looks like she's panicking as Olwen is zoned completely out, and you see her dash her hand on the bladed latch. You see the book open, and you see her calling out as her blood sinks into the blade, just seems to disappear, and the weird trails of light, telltale light, that there is some machinery and something in the book that has some level of technology to it. Not technology you're familiar with. But the blood gets sucked up, and parts in this book begin to shift and move. And you notice as something spills out of a vial or some kind of cylindrical container that snaps open or on the inside of the spine. Several hands reach out, and then several more, many more, and a number of things crawl out. Some wrap their arms around Olwen protectively. Others dart off and disappear, and you notice tears in space that nobody else seems to notice. Nobody but you and Olwen. You also notice there's a very familiar cat by her side.
Jeez. Shit.
And as this space splits open, more and more spatial rifts, you see other things coming through before these rifts quickly close. And the moving parts on the inside of the book that seem very well hidden away. You notice there's instructions, probably diagrams, various formulae written in this book, but not in a language you know. You'd probably recognize it in Russian.
Of course.
But the latches and things on the inside of the book click back into place and the cylinder closes. And then, as the scene changes again, you see her. You are sitting across from her, sitting in a cot in an asylum room. She's just sitting there staring at you. Older now, closer to your age again. Wrapped up in a straitjacket.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Joe's gonna
Why?
move over to try to hug her. You try to protect your friends, and
I did protect my friends.
cost worth it? Is being sent to this place, what you did afterwards, worth it?
And when I got away, it was. I'm the destroyer. She falls back onto the bed and kicks her legs up. And you notice then, as she flings her arms out, the straitjacket is not holding her.
Of course. What is it you want to destroy?
She swings upward again. God, the world, things that hurt, things that are annoying. Like my friends. She jumps up again and runs past you. You're no longer in the room. And she spins around and leans forward, and her face is just inches from yours. And she says, "But you didn't want me to destroy you."
You're right, I don't want you to destroy me. I don't want you to hurt my friends.
Binks seems to trust you.
I trust him too.
And she leans closer, and then you feel the coldness of a knife brush again, just slightly under your chin. And don't open it. And she leans backwards and dances off.
What is it?
It. Don't open the thing.
Do you mean the Krugelblitz?
Name. She spins around again.
Wrong name. Don't open the thing. You mean the things that's making the black holes?
The thing that's making the doors. The key, the window. She runs up again and says, "Are you staying here?"
No.
And this is going to hurt.
Oh.
And you feel a pain in your stomach. I would like you to mark injured. And she says, "Sorry, you came really deep. This is the only way to send you back." And when she pulls the knife out, you wake up gasping.
Joe's gonna clutch at
Are you
his
alright?
stomach.
Are you okay?
Yep.
What's going on?
Dream. I had a dream. Sorry. You okay?
Binks jumps
I'm
off
okay.
of you, having sat on your stomach.
Oh,
Tiffany
okay.
just rolls over while she's still asleep and just like puts her arm over both of you and just like cuddles into you.
Whatever it was a dream. Can't hurt you now.
But there's a nice
Joe.
stab scar where it was.
Is there?
Joe. Yeah, Joe.
I don't know, I'm not the
Her
storyteller.
stomach at the moment.
You checked your stomach. There is a marking. Faded. Very faded. Kind of like you got stabbed years ago.
Joe's gonna take Tracy's hand and just kind of put it over that. It's kind of like, do you remember me with this before?
I don't remember that. That looks old, but I don't remember seeing it on you before.
And
What
I
the
checked
fuck?
every inch. Sorry, I'll shut up.
No, you're not wrong.
We all checked
I don't remember.
thoroughly.
Very true. Very true. That looks new, but it can't be.
I had a dream of Olwen.
Olwen, the psycho killer from the asylum.
Yeah, she wasn't always like that. She kind of became that to save her friends.
Jesus Christ.
I saw bits and pieces. She had this book that from her family she said it felt more real than anything else, but it's just really old and it's kind of had this lock on it. Then couldn't get it open, and then she was in a cemetery with her friends, and two of them were being chased by Michelle.
By a what?
By Michelle, the
Oh,
android bitch.
by her.
Cyborg bitch, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
She didn't have any skin at the fucking time.
Holy
Big-
shit.
Just a brain and a fucking metal body.
Jesus Christ.
She cut her hand on the book, it opened up, then tears started opening as well.
I will say one thing I forgot to mention. When that cylinder had opened up, there was a bright light kind of glowing from it.
There's this cylinder in the book, it was glowing as it absorbed her blood. I think that was the moment she changed. She saved her friends, but she got twisted.
So she gave her blood to an evil book of magic, and then she went insane and saved her friends from the cyborg lady. What the?
Yeah, and the thing Trevor wants, it opens things to the other side.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I mean, the time travel would all make sense if it was just he was on the other side, coming in various times or something.
Yeah, but like open permanent little holes. If she doesn't want it open, like she will try to kill us if we try.
Well, she's probably in the right. That sounds like it could break things. It could make things worse. And she seems to think that we're gonna do it regardless. So, don't know what that means or what sort of premonitions are going on.
I think she kind of waiting to see what we do.
Well, she seems to have a pretty strong idea as to what we're gonna do, right?
Maybe.
And she told you all this by volition?
I asked her what happened to her. Yeah.
Friendly of her.
She called herself the Destroyer.
Well, if her form of destruction is responsible for what happened at the hospital, I don't know that I'd like her to destroy anything else.
V is just gonna turn over and say, "Don't wish for the Stay Puffed," and then goes back to sleep.
What's a Stay Puff?
It's a reference to the Ghostbusters. You've seen that,
Right.
Choose the form of your destroyer, and then she
Marshmallow Man.
Oh. Yeah.
Joe's probably seen that dozens of time. Doogler has not.
They were told to choose the form of their destroyer, and so they were
That was
told
Sigourney
not to.
Weaver, right?
No, it
Or-
was
was that?
it was Zool, but there was like some androgynous looking model that wasn't Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver's in it, mind you, but she was she was the gatekeeper, and what's his name was the keymaster. But
Rick Moranis.
Thank you, Rick Moranis was the keymaster, and they had already transformed into the dog monsters. But Zool,
I love that scene.
Yeah, Zool.
I am the keymaster. Are you the gatekeeper?
Yeah, and so
And girl boss.
big girl boss, and you get to see some boob in there too when she gets abducted by the couch, which is
Yeah, I should rewatch that movie.
yeah, it's good.
It's a good movie. Yeah.
But yeah, so they're told to choose the form of their destructor, and they're like, don't think about anything. And
Then
one of
Dan
them,
Aykroyd's dumbass was just like, "Hey, marshmallows are good."
marshmallows are safe and kind, and they can't hurt you. And so a giant, like 50-foot marshmallow man that breathes fire showed up in New York and started terrorizing the city until they blew it up and got covered in marshmallow jizz.
Mm-hmm.
Based.
Can you imagine what the cleanup was like for like the next 3 years? You know, it
Delicious.
took like
Yeah, the
3
cleanup was
years to
delicious.
clean up.
Great answer. The cleanup was delicious. So many fat pigeons. Probably dead pigeons.
Probably dead animals everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's alright. Don't feed your animals marshmallows. That's the
True.
rule.
Yep.
Any hoodle.
It
Form
will
of
make them
this.
more aggressive.
It will.
Can you imagine, like, drowning and suffocating in a giant glob of marshmallow that you can't remove from you?
I would
Like,
make my
I'm
way
just
out.
thinking about, like, all the rats of New York City right
Sometimes I dream of something like that.
And then you can't find your pillow.
It's not
now.
marshmallow.
Those thick thighs. Yeah, I got some pretty pillowy thighs over here. What's up?
That's good.
Anyway.
Any hurdle.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Choose the form of your destructor. Thick thighs.
I don't know what to make of this, but I'm just glad you're safe. Sounds like there's forces at work that we can't possibly understand, as usual. I just want you to stay safe. Just want us all to be safe.
I want you to be safe too. Joe's holding on to Tracy's hand.
Tracy holds tighter. Thank you all very much. I just want this to be over. I just want everything to be okay.
Me too, Tracy. Me too.
Alright, well. Don't know if you can sleep again after that. But I'm here. If you want to cuddle or keep talking.
I'd like to cuddle.
Yeah, I would too.
I'll
And,
stay with you.
I'm glad. I want you to feel safe with me. I want us all to feel safe. I want you to feel safe especially. You deserve that.
Joe's gonna turn her head just to kiss Tracy lightly. Like, I want you to be safe too.
I'll be safe if everybody else is safe. That's my win condition. We're gonna get out of this. We're gonna survive. Eventually we might die, but it's not gonna be here. It's not gonna be now. We're too very young for it.
You know what? After this, do you want to go on a date with just two of us?
Yeah, I think I would. Not staying in town very much longer after the semester ends, or the school year ends, but I would like to go on a date. And you know what? Maybe you can come to middle of Pennsylvania with me. Maybe you can get out too.
Like,
Pennsylvania.
you have to work on my portfolio some. I want to stay with you.
I want us all to stay together, but I want to stay with you, and I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I can't keep living like this. I don't think it's good for any of us. We need some peace.
We'll
Some
find
real
it.
safety.
Banks jumps back on the bed. Makes himself at home on top of Lydia. Probably in between both of you, just kind of like wedges himself.
It's gonna be
there like
hard.
a cat.
It's a cat. They'll make it.
Given what I imagine Tracy's position is, that's gonna be a complicated maneuver.
It's a cat. They'll make it work.
Yeah. Like, we're not leaving you either, buddy.
They flop down and start purring again.
Beautiful fucking cat.
I think the scene is going to change again, and this time there's we see back at the crater another line goes slack as another line seems to have already gone slack is being reeled back up, and as a man leans over and says, "Did we get anything from that?" And they start playing back a very choppy kind of message before it comes into view briefly on the screen. And there's screams that can be heard on the other end. While someone on the monitor is covering their hands, and it looks like there's blood on their hands and dripping down their face. And when they lower their hands, it looks like they carved out their own eyes. And they are just smiling, and they say, "We go now to the other side." And then the feed just cuts.
That's worrisome.
Yeah.
Yeah, my question is like, oh, that's so wild. That's super interesting. I'm gonna have to think about that. Fuck.
I'm sure it's fine.
And the one figure who was watching this recording looks back at whoever appears to be their superior, and they straighten up and they say, "It's time. Contact Miss Sunshine. We don't have the luxury to spare anymore." And then we'll cut to the next day. Scenes back on the apartment as you all are awake or waking up.
Do you mind if we take a short little break real quick? I have craving for a cigarette.
Sure, yeah. We can take do you want 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. Usually it's around like 7 to 9, just because I have to walk out like a football field of distance before I can even light up a cigarette because my apartment building is fucking stupid.
Hey, no worries. 10-minute break, everyone.
Just be aware that our stop time is in 30, though, so we'll be taking the break and then wrapping up.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Remember, mics are hot even if we... No, it's... Breaks are breaks. Take your break. Don't worry about that. I was just telling.
For it, honestly,
yeah, I was just telling everybody that we started late, so there's only 30 minutes left.
Yeah, I had completely forgotten. I was watching the clock on Twitch, and I only saw 2 hours. Like, oh, we got a whole other hour. I was like, all right, we started late.
Yeah, it's cool. We won't. All right, I'm muting, so just remember your mics are still hot, and you all are too.
Yeah.
That was spooky.
What, that? The whole dream thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty spooky.
I don't know if Shae planned that or that information, or if she just pulled it out, but it was good.
It's all pretty accurate.
Oh, that's based off the previous games.
Pulling the cat into a connection was new to me, but that's perfectly fine. I vaguely recall there being a cat, but it wasn't named Binks. I think you just gave it the name, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Because of... I'm picturing the characters of the movie. I'm picturing the movie's box.
Hocus Pocus.
There we go, thank you. Just could not remember the name.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check real quick, see if Ghostbusters is on Canadian Netflix.
I don't think it's on Netflix in general.
Well, it was before.
My guess would have been like Amazon, but
Ghostbusters, the Nusters. Okay. Need Netflix.
oh, those are for my breakfast.
Oh, okay.
You can have one. But
No, we're for your breakfast.
it's fine if you want to try one. I really don't mind.
That is on. Nice.
Sorry?
It is on Amazon.
Oh, okay. I knew I wasn't crazy. I thought I saw it somewhere.
Same with Afterlife. Oh, it's only on Amazon if it's on Stars for Canada.
Oh.
That's annoying. I don't have the Stars thing.
No, I think it's just a soft bake. So it's supposed to be more like a bread.
No, Secret Wars is now on Disney. Oh, that.
All right, I'm back. I'm not sure what the status of everybody else is.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Zaunis is
Hi, back.
Oh,
I'm
Zaunis is walking back in. Oh, hi, Daddy.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello, Daddy.
Oh, something you'll appreciate. Okay, so leaving work yesterday, people leave shit behind at the terminal all the time.
Of course they do.
Of course they do. And then they get mad at us because we can't find it when they come back 30 minutes later going, I can't find my jacket. And it's like, where'd you leave it, stupid? But today's mystery item that was left behind was a hat that I absolutely wanted to steal, but I'm not allowed to take anything, even if it's left behind. It was it's shit. You have to turn everything into the lost and found. But it was a hat. It was a hat, and its caption just said, "I heart hot dads." It was great,
Nice.
and it was just like.
Did I tell you? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Oh, you told us
Did
about.
I tell you? Yeah, I left my hat at the terminal.
No, you didn't tell us that one.
Oh,
It was
Yeah,
Pat's
so
hat all along.
It was Pat's
Oh,
hat
man.
all along.
literally on my way to Oregon, or like when I was leaving through Newark. By the way, the new Newark terminal looks fucking phenomenal. I was blown away. It's like fucking sci-fi in that bitch. But I
Nice.
digress. I was going through the terminal with my pirate hat because I'm going to a pirate LARP here, and literally the pirate hat's the only item of costumage that I actually have for that, so I'm gonna have to rush to buy some more costume attire in the next coming weeks, but I've got a guy for that. Anyway, the pirate hat, I had to take it off to go through security, right? Take off all your shit. And I got all my things together, and I was pretty miserable. I was stressed. I was all sorts of different ways. I just walked right fucking out without my hat. And I got to my spot in the terminal. I was going to sleep in the terminal because I'm deranged, and my flight was at like 5 a.m, so it was like, you know,
Yeah, you're
fucking
already
show up at-
tired.
show up at midnight, rest for 4 hours, get up 5 hours later and get in the fucking plane and sleep in that too, which is exactly how it worked out. But, I was getting down, getting comfy, and then I'm like, I wish I had something to cover my eyes with that wasn't these sunglasses. Where'd my hat go? Oh, fuck.
Ah, damn it.
I went right back and it was there, but I looked like a goddamn mess. I was wearing like 3 different jackets. It was a weird fucking night. And I definitely got sick from that. Even though I was wearing several different masks.
Gotta love travel.
Yeah. Finally not sick though. I've been miserable the last 2 weeks. It's been pretty fucking grueling.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah. A lot better actually. Oh, hey, you're back.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody's back now, hon.
Okie dokie.
Are you there, Doog?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. As we return to basically wrap up this session of the game.
Session.
As the camera zooms back in, this time with morning, what is everyone doing?
Via's a late sleeper. She's probably not the first one into the bathroom to shower. She's not moving unless somebody kicks her out of bed.
Lydia's not a morning person, but she's probably at least semi-early rising.
Does
make
this
way.
She has the don't talk to me until I've had 3 cups of coffee bug.
does this hotel have a coffee maker? Some hotels I think do.
Oh god, it's the 90s. Did they have a coffee maker?
I don't-
Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably the vending machine outside.
There's a little,
Alright,
there's a
so-
little robot coffee maker with a
There
little
we go.
mechanical arm that just like swivels and.
What
sets
is
it-
my
sets it around
purpose? You make coffee.
her. Really? Oh.
But in fairness, that's the purpose of a lot of people in this world, and it is,
similarly depressing.
What is
I
my
disagree.
purpose? You
I
make
think
coffee.
You make
I think
coffee
it's
for the
a
wealthy.
more ethical way to live than most of the wealthy do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Making
fair,
coffee,
obviously,
bringing people
yes.
joy. Yeah, bringing people joy is always a good thing.
It's true.
I mean, I completely agree with you.
Yeah, I think Tiffany is kind of just like cuddled up with Hugh, who's probably been sitting there with his eyes awake or his eyes open the whole night. And
No, he said he was.
didn't...
He said he was going to go into sleep mode, so he did.
Okay. But yeah, so she's just cuddled up, and when she hears someone talking about coffee, she's like, latte, please. And just like stays cuddled up with you.
Draw a little cat in the foam.
Tracy does not really do that sort of barista work, but she does make the latte. Or, well, get the robot to do it.
Yeah.
The robot completes making a latte, and instead of making a little cat in it, what does it make in the foam?
Mothman.
Oh my god.
I was going to say a duck, but yeah, Mothman.
Hot bod Mothman.
What was her name?
Who?
The murder girl who's the destroyer.
Owen.
Yeah,
Makes
whatever her name
Owen
is.
in the foam.
Yeah, makes Owen in the foam.
It makes the little paper mask scary smiley face. I like the idea of Mothman. It makes a Mothman.
Yeah, I'm down for that. And yeah, honestly, I think after she gets handed the coffee, she just kind of like rolls over, pushes herself up, and just is like, takes a sip. Good morning. How's everyone feeling?
5 more minutes. She rolls over.
I'm making a coffee for Joe now. What does Joe take in her coffee?
Milk and sugar. Lots of milk and sugar.
She, gets the robot to do that.
Robot makes another Mothman. And the arm kind of spins around, sets the mug down once it's finished.
Do you do iced coffees, Mr. Robot, sir?
Mothman has a really defined ass.
You're welcome.
It is a very flattering picture, or a very flattering foam design of Mothman. But yeah, so we'll make an iced coffee, prompted.
Alright.
I'll see if everybody's basically on their attempting to wake up mode and stuff. Lydia will probably shuffle her ass into the bathroom.
Once the
Probably
first
early
person,
right there.
yeah, once the first person actually steps out of bed, there's a very immediate eyes open on Hugh as he sits up and stretches, and as he stretches, he says, imitating stretching.
I would never be able to tell that you weren't human.
Oh, thanks. I've been practicing real hard.
Just shake my head and shuffle past him.
You're cute.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
You are too.
Thanks. Okay, what time is it?
Hugh gives a precise time.
Alright, so
He says something like it's 9:03. It's 9:03 and 54, 55, 56 seconds.
Okay, that means we have like an hour to get ready. That way we can go meet up with this person because travel time and stuff.
So
Yeah.
are you ready? Hour and 45-ish minutes to get to the place.
If it's after 9, aren't we supposed to be there by 11?
11. It was 11:50 something. But the text said.
Oh.
It's like 11:47 or 11. It was something. It was an odd number.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's fine. What do we do till then?
Wake your asses up and get ready for hell. Hope that latte's strong.
It's fine. It's like a regular.
We don't let him open the box.
So, like, in and out of sleep, I heard you mention some stuff last night, but I was too tired to pay attention. What are we not supposed to open?
The Kruko Blitz.
The thing from the flood.
Roll credits. Made this joke. I already made this joke.
You made your joke in text.
I did.
Okay, Krugo Blitz. What's a Krugo Blitz?
I think they Trevor's stealing.
Oh, the time machine.
Oh, well, I mean, a Kugel Blitz is basically condensed light and heat compacted down into a singularity.
Heat, light, or radiation, technically. But it's all relative.
Well, doesn't radiation give off both heat and light?
Yep, that's why it's relative.
Wait, so if you open that thing, that just makes a collapsing black hole.
That's probably gonna try to eat everything around it while it's collapsing.
Well, that's a good reason not to open it.
Yeah.
Which is also technically time travel, because the fixed points of a... I'm saying all this from the shower in a very tired voice.
V is undressing and moving into the shower, and she's like, however, unlike a black hole, the light has no mass, but it's going to let off a shit ton of energy, which would be where the time travel part comes in.
Huh.
Maybe
So
we
you're
could time
saying
travel
if
to
we
when
can
it was actually
harness the
so
power of a black hole singularity type deal, that we will be able to generate limitless energy?
Well, technically not limitless, but definitely
Powerful.
enough energy to theoretically allow a starship to travel at light speed from one end of the galaxy to the other and then back again. Assuming you attached it to a starship.
Do we have any starships?
None that I'm aware of.
I'm gonna say no.
It would be cool if we did, though.
Yeah, I will agree with you. If we had a starship, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But we definitely should not open that.
No, not unless you want to be, incinerated by the immense amount of energy that's suddenly released.
Do you think they're hoping to restart the loop with that sort of thing? Because, I mean, Hadron Colliders technically make their own mini black holes by colliding the particles together.
Don't those only last, like, not even a fraction of a second?
Well, yeah, usually they're so small that they evaporate almost immediately. But theoretically, she's got a point.
Technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the collider's like underneath the water. They would need a way to get down to it.
Could accessing the Krugelblitz give something enough power to drain the water from the loop?
I mean, a Kugelblitz is going to have enough power to, I mean, really, essentially power a lot of things for a long time.
Or power one really, really, really big thing for a very short amount of time.
Or one really, really, really big thing for one short amount of time.
Can we not steal people's ideas?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, it's not
that
my
makes
intention
sense,
to steal it.
Just creatively borrowing.
So, alright. I'm gonna just sit here and think for a bit.
Everybody goes quiet as they think.
And Lydia's just basically in the shower squeaking soap calculations of, yeah, this'll be doomsday. Yeah, that'll do it.
We're all fucked.
Yep. That's pretty much it. We're all fucked, whatever we do.
Well, if we're all fucked, then I'm gonna dress nice for the occasion. And just pop out of the shower and then dig for some nicer end Lydia cabinet or closet.
You know what? Fucked. I go tell my mom some things.
Godspeed.
Yeah. I think I owe her that much.
Want some company while you do?
If you don't mind. Yeah.
Of course.
We'll meet you there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Don't be late. We'll need backup.
I won't be late.
We'll be there.
I would never let you down.
And I never give you up.
It's a
I'm
good
gonna Rick.
You
roll
know
your
the
ass down
rules,
fucking flight of
and
stairs.
so do I. We have to be there on time.
We're no strangers to this.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so
So
do
do
I.
I.
Full commitment's what I'm thinking of.
I feel like
wouldn't get this
Any other.
so. As you're stepping out and you start crossing the parking lot, I'm gonna say Joe and Tracy, since you're outside, you've already crossed the road and started making your way back with the idea of meeting up later. But a quick glance back and you see there are a couple vehicles pulling up to the hotel, and you would recognize them as the guard vehicles and probably the people who are running the investigation on the murder of Lydia and Viviane.
Oh, fuck. Joe grabs the phone.
Yep, and they walk into the front office.
I'm just providing support while you're trying to call them. I don't think I can do anything necessarily to prevent this.
Yep, Joe's gonna call V because she wasn't in the shower yet.
No,
I mean,
he went
she
into
is
the
now.
shower with Lydia.
Oh, then. Man.
Yeah, I don't know how dressed she is, but V, your phone rings.
V is not dressed and steps out of the shower, answering her phone.
People investigating your desk is there. Get out.
Get out. Yeah, now.
Oh, Lydia, escape plan Delta Zulu Niner.
Reaches into duffel bag, pulls out What?
Can you?
I mean, if we just fail this roll, it'll just turn into trouble next session anyway, right? So either way, you're good.
And I'm gonna say this is just normal trouble, so it's just 3 times the number of teens, and anyone who wants to get in on this can.
Could do comprehend, kind of plot where or try to figure out what directions they're going so we can avoid those areas. At least that's something.
Yeah, that's something at least. I guess I'll try that. Try to comprehend where their movements are and try to
and guide us around them.
Yeah, it's the best I got.
Okay. V is starting a fire.
Yeah, sneak body to light a fire and not be detected. Because if they're focused on the fire, then it gives us a chance to get out.
Okay. How about Tiffany?
He run.
All right, move body. What about Joanne and Tracy? If anything.
I don't think I'm involved necessarily.
I don't know what we could do to help, but that's the thing.
I mean, hey, if you're not involved, then you don't have to worry about it counting towards the total.
You got a gun.
You have a gun. Please don't
Yeah,
use the
because
gun on
shooting
them.
at the cops is totally safe.
I think the two of them are out of sight of this situation. It'd probably be best for them to.
It does
stay
reduce
out.
our chances.
All right.
Or reduces our needed successes if they're not there.
Yeah.
Also, your chances.
Also our chances, but that's fine.
Yeah. Or also the rules you get. But yes. So, Tiffany, move body. V, sneak body. Lydia, comprehend mind.
Well, I thought that you said roll what you're gonna do already, so I got 1 success there, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and mark upset so I can do a reroll real quick.
Hey, look at us going with 1 success.
2 successes total.
Okay.
How much did we need?
9.
9.
3 each.
3 each. Go us. I'm gonna mark injured because starting a fire somewhere, she somehow burned herself in her panic. That's 2 more, so we're up to 5. Or
Halfway point.
Technically 6 because I have 2 successes.
Did you have? No. I have 2. You have 2.
Oh, okay.
So it should be 5.
Fuck.
That is 5. So you get to move on to the next round. But there is a
Yay.
consequence.
That's fine.
I'm going to say the consequence, as people are alerted.
He yells "fuck the police" and runs in the opposite direction of
Yeah.
everyone else.
All right, I'm going to give you the option of what the consequence is. I've got 2 options for you. One is you are identified by Giggles and Catch. 2 is you draw the attention of someone else searching for you.
Well, gee, it's hard to decide which one we want. I'd rather Giggles and Catch hear her yell "fuck the police" and run in the opposite direction.
Yeah, because I have a terrible feeling that other person could be Es tu madre.
Yeah. And listen, I don't mind dealing with your mom, but
Yeah,
Right.
We'll take.
So more of these
Nice.
guards round the corner. They have their hands on their guns. They have not been drawn yet. People are running. V, you shout, "Fuck the police." You lock eyes with Giggles, who recognizes that you're not dead. And you all immediately start booking it across the street before a car slows them down. You've made some distance, but you see a couple folks starting the vehicles up again. What do you do to escape and disappear and lose them?
Now that we have some distance between us, I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna sneak. I'm gonna be sneaky once they can't have direct eyesight on me and get out of there that way.
All right. How about V? And how about Lydia?
I'm gonna hotwire a motorcycle.
I like it.
Well, we're out. We cross the street. There might be someone's bike that's parked somewhere.
Sure, yeah.
That's actually a really good use. Do it.
That'll be a Tinker Tech.
Tinker Tech it is.
How about V?
V is running. She's gonna be that distraction.
Yep. Move body from V.
Oh shit! Move. How?
If you're running, yes.
How about heart charm to convince them to chase me over everybody else? Be really convincing at the fuck the police.
The ability to charm, lie, befriend, and make people do what you want. So yeah.
All right.
I'll allow it.
Okay, cool. Because that's slightly better. Not much, but better. Actually, hold on. It's better. Okay. Yeah. I'll take one more. Marking scared and rolling again.
All right.
All right, great. One more from me.
Okay.
I contributed 3. Go me.
I contributed 3.
7.
Okay, Lydia, come on. That's what you're good at.
Come on.
Yeah, that's 1.
Okay.
You need one more. Anybody want to roll?
I have the least conditions. I'll give it a shot, just so no one has to go super bad. I'll mark scared and try again. And there we go.
Oh.
Boom.
All right. You get enough. So, Lydia, you hotwire this motorcycle as V shouts, "Fuck the police!" And a group of them breaks off to chase her as she's already across the road and starts and rushes around a building or some trees or something to lose them. Probably both. And rounds the corner back to where you finish hotwiring this motorcycle. And you are able to jump on. Tiffany, you duck down and hid, so you're out of sight. And Hugh is there, ducking down with you. So they've lost you, and V and Lydia hop on a motorcycle and start speeding off, and quickly lose these guards before they're able to give chase.
I'm definitely doing the Akira slide around corners.
And then the scene will cut over to another location. A strange place. It looks like someone's walking along ground that isn't there, just skipping barefoot, like they're walking on water, but it's the weird dark water, and they don't seem to sink. And as they stop by a treehouse from whose roots are tangled up in machinery that give it that backwards knee, chicken leg kind of look. She jumps on a rope and starts climbing up, disappearing inside. And there's a moment before there's a sudden whoosh and a thump as it vanishes. And the credits for this episode start to roll.
Hey, we didn't die.
Yay, we did
I stole a
it.
motorcycle.
Yeah, damn, guys.
I don't know if I'm going to catch up to you guys, but at least we got the cops off us.
I was gonna say you jumped on the motorcycle.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
If you wanted.
She jumps on the motorcycle and dramatically double birds them while they're drifting away.
Yeah, Lydia easily would have doubled back if you wanted her to, but if you wanted to...
No. If her hot girlfriend on a motorcycle picks her up, she's not saying no.
And I think
can text
right
my
at
mind
the end,
out, but I can't do anything else.
I think right at the end, Tiffany turns to Hugh, who's hiding with her, and she asks, "So have you ever kissed anyone before?" And that's where it cuts to black.
Okay. All right. Experience. Did you participate in session?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your problem or relationships get you into trouble?
Yeah.
I got dream stabbed, yes.
Technically, yeah.
Were you broken and forced to take a scar?
Still no.
No.
Yeah. You're close though.
We'll see.
And did you put yourself in harm's way to resolve the mystery?
Yes.
Dream stabbed.
I don't know that I did this time.
Fuck the police.
Yeah, not really sure either.
I think the two of you were fairly safe today.
And finally, did you learn something new? If so, what?
Yeah, I learned that time travel's real.
I learned a lot about Hugh.
We also learned a lot about that weird dude that wants to mouth fuck Joe with a gun.
That's true. Yeah, he does want
God
to do
damn
that
that
too.
feeling. I've got to hurt him.
I'm going to kill you. Don't you want to suck on the barrel before I shoot you?
No, I don't want to be shot.
It's like,
No,
what?
I don't
No.
wanna be shot.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Yeah, right?
I love how Joe's like, what? No, I don't want to be shot. And Jermaine was just like, fucking do it.
Fucking do it.
I want the freaking easy pass to the other life.
All right, y'all. Let's get those outros out of the way and then outro our way out of here.
Yeah.
I want to shower and sleep.
Start with Zaunis
Well-
then.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Hi everybody, I'm Zaunis, not safe for work / tabletop RPG artist, and I was playing Lydia Tinsley. You can find me at twitter.com and tumblr.com/Zaunis. And I guess Popcorn Doogler.
Hi, everybody. I'm Doogler93. I do art. I play games on Twitter and Twitch under Doogler93. I do most Friday streams, but been a little jiggy this last couple of weeks. You also find me here. And if I popcorn or Rin,
No, don't popcorn to me. I'm the last one.
so I'm
Yeah.
gonna popcorn to Pat.
Hey, I'm Spider Queen Long on the internet. I am the co-creator and co-runner of Diesel Shot, another stream on the interwebs. We have a Monday game at the moment and a Tuesday fun slot, which is currently occupied by Barotrauma. We are working towards making another stream happen sometime in July. So stay tuned for that. And I also co-created and illustrated Change Stars, which I hear is going to be running on this channel pretty soon. And I'm super hyped to watch that and to support it. And yeah, you can find me on the internet, but time being, I'm on vacation. Popcorn to, let's see, are we done Sin yet?
Nope.
Alrighty, you're up.
Hey y'all, I'm Crimson Galaxy. On Mondays, every other Monday, well, on the first and third Monday of every month, you can find me playing a Monster of the Week campaign over on twitch.tv/Casper DANB Wolf. And we literally just made the transition this week from Cybernation Uncensored, so it is a continued campaign on a new channel because we were tired of only being able to play once a month if we were lucky. So we just moved somewhere where we could have a little bit more time with each other and play more often. On the second and fourth Monday of every month, you can find me over on twitch.tv/The Initiative Order in our Power Rangers campaign, Power Rangers Arcanites, which is also just a really, really good time and super fun. Both of those are definitely worth checking out. And I don't know, if you're interested in fun stuff, you should watch me have fun. You can find me on Twitter at sin_gal. You can find me here and on Instagram at crimson_galaxy_RPG. And I know there was something else, but I forget. Oh well. Catch me next time I'm here. And then I'll popcorn over to Shae.
Hello, everyone.
Since her hand's up.
I have no
Success
face
to that
today.
thought.
We're gonna have to wait till- I just remembered I'm on push to talk. Hello, everyone. I'm just a hand today. I have no face. So I was a storyteller today, and everything I said before that I'm sorry you just don't get to hear. But the aforementioned Change Stars game is going to be run by me. I've already started, or I've already plotted out, or not plotted out. I've already got my mechanical stuff together, and I'm trying to write out a little chapter series of having just a book in case anybody wants to play a similar or the same kind of campaign I plan on running.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
It is. I've forgotten how much work typing is. Just typing paragraph after paragraph. But yes, there's that. That's the biggest game I'm going to be running. I might be running something else. I've been looking at a couple other games, but PartyWipeGames should be picking up some more games in the near future as well, besides just Change Stars. With this game coming to an end in another episode or two, I might actually just run Change Stars on this time frame. But hey, that's me.
I was trying to recruit Zaunis over earlier before we started.
Yeah. But yeah, over to Rin.
Hi, I'm Rindis. You're on our channel, PartyWipeGames. You may have noticed there wasn't much going on this channel for quite some time besides this show. With this show coming to an end, we are in fact going to start looking at doing new stuff. Change Stars is probably going to take this time slot, and then we'll figure out whatever the hell else we're going to be playing. That is probably not Dungeons and Dragons, but at the very least, I will probably run Tomb of Annihilation because that game is a solid banger, and I don't have to support Wizards of the Coast because I already own it. That being said, we'll figure out the rest of it. And let you all know once more stuff comes up. Free League Publishing continuously sends me great games and books that I still want to try. So maybe we'll do something like One Ring or Twilight 2000 or any of the other wonderful games from Free League Publishing. We are not sponsored. They just absolutely love that we run this game every week. And so I would want them to keep throwing great stuff at me to run for this because they make good stuff. That being said, there isn't anything else for us to share, so y'all have a great night. I ran off because our dinner just arrived, so I'm more than eager to wrap this up as well because I am hungry. So y'all have a great night. We will see you soon, by soon being next week. So have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.